Hey everyone, it's Jamie Nelson with Equilibrium Counseling. Today I am here with my friend Miss Jones, another LMFT, and we've just been talking this morning about her practice and what she's into and the clientele she tends to work with. So I want to introduce you.
Hello.
Welcome. Where do you practice?
So I have a practice in San Bernardino and in Riverside, and it's Jacob, Joseph, and Jabez Family Counseling. And we work with families, children, couples, starting at age 5, and our oldest client right now is about 65.
So everyone.
Everyone.
That's
Space
awesome.
for everyone.
That's important. So, we were talking earlier, and your face just lit up when we started talking about toxic mothering and the mother-daughter relationship. So I wanted you to share a little bit about that, just because it's nice to work with somebody who has a passion about the topic and about what the clients are going through.
So the way that I work with people on toxic mothering is first figuring out like what their attachment is like, because I think it's super important that we address toxic mothering in our practice and in our sessions, if applicable. Mm-hmm. And I totally subscribe to the psychodynamic theory as my preference, and I think that's what my passion is born out of, because so much happens to us as children that if our parents would validate, no matter what age it is, if they would validate it, not necessarily accept our perspective or our experience, just validate that it's possible, that it could mend a lot of hurt, and reduce a lot of the abandonment and attachment issues that we have.
Validation of like, I hear what you're saying, I hear this is your experience, what can we do about it?
Right. Yeah. Even opening a dialogue specifically with toxic mothering, like, oh, that wasn't my intent. Mm-hmm. That's not what I wanted for you. That's not what I would have ever wanted you to experience.
Absolutely.
And that doesn't really happen a lot of the time. The hesitancy or the frustration is, well, I did the best I could.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you didn't.
Right.
I'm saying I didn't experience what I thought the best you had was.
Right. There you go. So then do you tend to work with the child, with the mother, with the duo? What does that look like?
If it's possible, I like to start off with the duo, transition into working with one person to build up that resiliency, build up those coping skills, and then transition someone back in if possible.
Gotcha. Okay.
And starting off the work is more like 2 to 3 sessions. Oh, well, what do you think is going on? How are you? Like toys or activities, because I do use toys and sand with grown-ups.
Yes.
Give the opportunity to really see how they communicate. If there's a bond, how close do they sit? Is one person guarded and the other one thinks everything's okay? Like gauging their perspective, really, and if they're really in tune with what's going on around them.
Okay. And then are you also doing like adult children?
Yes.
Yes.
Primarily, I have adult males now.
Really? Interesting.
Adult males and then young teenage females who are between that age of I know who I want to be or I'm trying to figure it out. And there's a lot of like headbutting between the mother.
There's always teenage girls and moms. Much. That is just...
There's a natural wall there.
There is, and it's normal. It doesn't feel okay, but it is very common, and it is often grown out of, and you're able to transition back into a relationship, especially if you do the work, to have that mother-daughter relationship.
Right. And the toxicity that I'm observing and that I've come to work with over the last few years is outside of that normalcy. Like, there's that reality, like, oh, okay, we're going to butt heads, but you're clashing.
That's
you're not
different.
Just butting heads. You're clashing. There's the absence of support. There's the withdrawal of affection and support as a punishment. And name calling, but then also a lot of degradation by behavior. So it's like, I know you're hungry, but I'm going to go do something else and wait for 3 or 4 hours before I give you your meal. Like those kind of things that just really reinforce.
You're outside the spectrum of typical or to be expected.
Yes.
Gotcha. So if someone watching is interested in contacting you, how would they find you?
So we do have a Facebook page, and you can look up the Jacob, Joseph, Jabez Family Counseling, or you can call 951-708-1049 and ask for me or leave a message. The only time we wouldn't answer is if we're in a meeting, a training, or a session with a client.
Beautiful. And I will link all the info below so that it's a nice, easy click away. Yeah, well, cool. Well, thank you so much for coming by my office today, and getting to know you has been really awesome, and I'm happy to share this information with our colleagues and with the populations we work with to be like, hey, we're here. You're ready to help. There is relief in all of these situations.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Well, thank you. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.